Alright. What's up, guys? I'm Mark.
I'm Alex.
And we're back again to talk about the WWE Draft that just happened I think it's 2 weeks ago now. So yeah. So
on the record, the draft was trash.
Yes, WWE's drafts don't mean much anymore because they always break what they're trying to do. You can draft. They pick their draft picks. You know, Raw ends up getting 3 draft picks just because it's 3 hours. They get 3 draft picks, and then SmackDown gets 2. Also, I think it's kind of stupid that you're able to draft the whole team. I've always thought that's dumb because basically, this past draft, Raw got they got Drew McIntyre. Then I think, I can't remember the second draft pick, but in the third one, they got the Hurt Business.
Oh yeah, it's like 5 people.
So they literally got 5 people with 3 picks, and SmackDown only got 2 people. Their draft doesn't mean much anymore. It's just a mess. There's no order to it. There's no. I don't even know what they're doing anymore.
Yeah, because like even when like in this draft, well, most drafts, this one specifically, I'm going to use the example of when they drafted Seth and the Mysterios and Buddy Murphy. I remember watching it and I was like, oh, Seth Rollins on SmackDown, and they try to make a big deal about that. Like, he's never been an official member of the SmackDown roster. So I was like, oh, that's cool. And then they're like, Rey Mysterio and Dominic have been drafted, and I was like, don't tell me you're gonna do it. And then Buddy Murphy has been drafted. I was like, really? I had to watch this on Raw, and I have to watch it on SmackDown. Like, leave it on Raw where y'all have a bunch of TV time to fill that y'all don't even fill anyways. You just leave it over there. Like, don't bring it over here.
Like, well, this past Monday, Tucker. He was the Heavy Machinery, right? That's their tag team name. He got drafted to Raw. Otis got drafted to SmackDown. So there was a backstage, not interview. It was just a backstage moment.
A segment.
Yeah, segment between The Miz, John Morrison, and Tucker. John Morrison is funny as hell, by the way. I don't know, but to me, he's funny. It sucks that he's being, basically downgraded, it seems to me. But he has some funny lines, I guess, with The Miz. But I really hope he moves on one day from that. But Tucker had to go find a tag team partner so he can face The Miz and John Morrison later that night. And since Tucker, he's the newest member of Raw, so he has no one to pick from. He has nobody to ask. He can ask, but you never know. Someone might just say no. And so Tucker, later on that night, the John Morrison and Miz came out. Tucker came out, and out came Otis.
This is literally what happened. Alright, so I'm gonna go off screen. Hey, I'm Mark's newest co-host for Beyond the Real.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
It's like,
oh my god,
we can't see his face, so we don't know if it's really Otis. Like, dude, how stupid do you think we are?
His beard was sticking out. If you really need to know who it is, just look at his beard. If you really don't know who this man is, I don't know what to tell you. But they defeated their own purpose, the purpose of the draft, by bringing Otis from SmackDown, or whatever something he was. He was a luchador wrestler, supposedly, from a whole other country. And Tucker was able to get him on the phone in 30 minutes and say, hey, can you be my tag team partner, and come all the way down to the United States. How does that make any kind of sense at all? The draft is just terrible in general. The idea is good. The idea of a WWE draft is great, but they have to execute it well. They never seem to do that, because I remember one year John Cena got drafted to SmackDown, then the same night he got drafted back to Raw.
Oh, yeah.
What was the point of that draft pick? Or what was the point of that? There's some things that just happen for no reason, and these drafts have just been getting more ridiculous each year.
Yeah, like I don't like that they took Styles off of SmackDown, the house that he built, and they're like, you know what, go on Raw. And then now on Raw, has like a bodyguard, and it's like you made the point to say that he can work by himself. Mm-hmm. You know, he basically built the show, and now when he's on this other show, he needs someone with him. Yeah. And it's like, really?
Now he's just a heel, like a scary type of heel. Mm-hmm. You know, he's gonna have to have his partner or his bodyguard bail him out. You know, his bodyguard looks intimidating. He does. But AJ Styles is the type of guy I would think would be able to handle matches and, you know, beat downs and stuff like that on his own. Yeah. I wouldn't expect him to go out there and get a 7'3" guy and have him do all the dirty work. You know what I mean? And I really wish when Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows were there too, they actually got I know they did. What was the club called? They didn't call it the Bullet Club. They can't call it the Bullet Club.
That was it.
The club. The club. Yeah, they just called it the club. I really wish, you know, they got Balor, they got AJ, Carl Anderson, and Luke Gallows, and they were able to do that. But you know, that's a whole other subject for another day. But this the drafting system for WWE is just ridiculous.
And I feel it's a huge missed opportunity that they didn't handle it like a couple drafts ago when they were including NXT, and that's how they did the call-ups. I feel that is a huge missed opportunity. Yeah. Because it feels like now they're just like they're finally accepting that NXT is its own little brand. So I feel that they should have went all in with that and, you know, got some people out of there. Or even send some of the people that have nothing to do, send them down to NXT. Yeah.
Just imagine like what like Dolph Ziggler can do for someone in NXT. You know, the matches you could put on with Adam Cole, for instance. You know, some stuff like that. You know, Ricochet, he's on Raw. He got drafted to Raw, and he's been on Raw for the past year or years since he's been. I think 2 years now. Yeah, 2 years, and he hasn't done anything. Yeah, he has a squash match against Brock Lesnar. I don't know if I think he won the U.S. title at one point. But other than that, you know, Ricochet has been a wasted talent that they got, and the draft's not going to help him anymore. You know, the draft's not going to help anybody. You know, Seth Rollins storyline, that needs to end. I was hoping it was, because Seth got drafted to SmackDown before Buddy Murphy got drafted there. So I actually thought they were going to be separated and we'd be able to see, you know, the development of Buddy Murphy becoming something else. But we didn't, and it's just Vince has this agenda with certain people where he likes certain people. Clearly he likes Roman shirtless right now, so I don't know.
I don't know. Although New Roman is killing it though.
Yeah, he
I
is.
Really like New Roman.
He is. But
yeah.
Is there anything else you want to say about the draft?
No. I mean, I agree. I think it's kind of dumb. They don't really respect the rules that they have in place for it, and it doesn't really look like much. It doesn't look like many people will benefit from it, because it looks like they really just swapped literally like the people that had storylines. They just threw them into the other show, and it's like I don't know. WWE's is in a tough place right now, and I really hope one day they get out of it and treat, like how you said, NXT people are noticing it's a brand. I really hope they actually start treating it as a brand, because if you remember last year, NXT was a brand that they got to get draft picks from or people from. Now this year, NXT is not even a brand for some reason. So I don't know. I really don't know anymore. I don't know. I remember even last time when they had Charlotte fight Rhea Ripley, like she even went down to NXT and she was there for a bit, so I was like, okay, well,
it gives it a different feel sometimes, you know. And you know, Charlotte, yeah, not everybody likes Charlotte. I don't like Charlotte, but she's a damn good wrestler, and if you put her in a match against somebody, at least to elevate, not, you know, make that person like Rhea Ripley. She lost. I don't know why, but she did. Charlotte's that person. She's able to develop the other wrestler. Mm-hmm. She's that kind of woman. But I mean, yeah, that's what we think about this draft for this year. You know, this WWE Draft 2020. Hopefully next year better things come out of it, and then you never know. 2021 could be the year where WWE is finally actually coming back. I doubt it, but you never know what could happen.
Yep.
So yeah, guys, that's what we think. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that like button, and make sure you come back and check back for more.